Right, this is my next video where I'm going to be talking again about the complex quadratic equations. So I have 8 over x to the power of 6 plus 7 over 3 x to the power of 3 is equal to 1. This is a bit tricky if you're not careful, but let's just look at it quickly and see how we can solve it. 8 over x to the power of 6 plus 7 over x to the power of 3 is equal to 1. There are several ways we can solve this one. Let me check if I can do this way of saying 8 multiplied by x to the power of minus 6 plus. Okay, not this way. Let me just try okay. Let me try this, because I'm going to say 8 over x to the power of whatever here. Yeah, I think it works. It works. X. Let me try this. 8x to the power of minus 6 plus 7x to the power of minus 3. Right, let's find these numbers and try minus 1 is equal to 0. And try to find numbers which we can, such that we can have to the power of 2 with this one. If we fail, then we go to the other way around. Right, if we say, let's x is equal to x minus 3, outside we factor out x minus 3, and then we multiply by 2. Right, what are we going to get? Let's try what we were doing with the other problems. X minus 3, then we say to the power of 2. You're going to see that this minus 3 times 2, the answer is going to be minus 6. So we're going to have the same answer, plus 7x to the power of minus 3, like this. We're going to have the same answer here. Minus 3 times 2 is minus 6. So the answer is 0, like this. It works. Now, so let us say u is equal to x to the power of minus 3. This means 8u plus to the power of 2, of course, plus 7u is minus 1. Here there is a minus 1 here. Is equal to 0. This means that we find factors with minus 8 that give us 7. If we say minus 8 minus 1, we're going to get a 7. Therefore, the factors are 8 and minus 1, isn't it? Yes, that's correct. So I'm going to say 8u, and instead of putting 7u, I'm going to say minus plus 8u minus 1u, or minus u, then we say minus 1 there. So we factor out 8, we'll get 8 outside the brackets. Then we say 8, that's actually it's 8u outside the brackets, not 8. It's 8u outside the brackets. Factor out 8u. Then we say we have u minus 1, u plus 1, I think, not 1. U plus 1, then we put some brackets here. And here we have minus 1u and minus 1. What do we factor out? Let's factor out minus 1. If you factor out minus 1 like this, we're going to have u plus 1 again. So u plus 1 is common, all this is equal to 0. This means that 8u minus 1 is either 0 or u plus 1 is equal to 0. So in this case, I'm going to say u is equal to minus, oh, it's now plus 1 out of 8, or u is equal to minus 1. That's correct. U is equal to minus 1. Now, given that u is x to the power of minus 3, I'm going to say x to the power of minus 3 is equal to 1 over 8. In other words, we are saying 1 out of x to the power of 3 is the same as 1 out of this 8, we can write it as 2 over 3. 2 to the power of 3, like that, isn't it? This means this x to the power of 3 is the same as this. So they have the same index. It means our x is 2. So x is equal to 2, isn't it? Right, the same applies to here. Our x to the power of minus 3 is, let me just erase this a bit. X to the power of minus 3 is minus 1. What it means is we are saying 1 out of x to the power of 3, isn't it? 1 out of x to the power of 3 is equal to minus 1 out of 1 to the power of 1. So x is 1 out of this to the power of 1. So our x is the same as minus 1 in this case. We can just write this to the power of minus 1, because cube root of minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 times minus 1 is 2. 2 times minus 1 is minus 1. So the answer is minus 1. Okay, so x is minus 1, like this. Right, so these are the values of my x, 2 or minus 1. If you have any other challenges, please don't forget to write to me. You can write on my email, or you can find the details on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.